go through customs, and then you say if somebody's with you and or you're going to go see somebody or something, he'll ask you where you met. Really? Yeah. How do you know each other? You know, so my cousins, you know, or we had a friend that came over from Australia. She was coming to explore, to inspect the colonies, and while she was here, she came up to see me in Canada, and on the day that she came to Canada, we were heading down to Palmyra, New York. So we picked her up at the airport, and then we drove to the border and crossed over, and they gave her so much trouble about flying into Canada and then driving right into the United States, and how did we know each other? You know, from YouTube. Well, you know, that doesn't mean much. That's not a very good way of knowing somebody. Anyway, so we ended up having to go inside, and they were all bent out of shape about how she can afford to be here and do that.
No kidding.
Yeah, she has rental properties, and I don't know, maybe some weird thing. Anyway, they get very confused. I don't think it's that easy to get into the United States, as people say. People make it sound like it's really easy. It's not. I'm an American, though, so I'm alright. Can you hear back in the back? I hope you can. Getting some clips. Up close and were you looking for cookies? We don't have any cookies up here. We'll have to wait. That'll be another time. Sometimes the cookies are pretty good, but usually when you go out and get cookies, they're not as good as what you would have made in the oven. But you know, now that I don't have anybody at home, and since I gave up eating cookies, I think my life is going downhill. You just can't get the cookies you could before. Of course, that's alright because they come with weight.
So you're going to let them know where we're headed, Nancy?
What?
You're going to let them know where we're headed?
Who?
Our friends.
We're in Maine. Hi. That's because they live here. And we're going to Freeport, Maine. And I hear we're going to go to LL Bean. The LL Bean, where it came from. Yesterday I went to an LL Bean outlet store and I bought a rain jacket. I think that's what I bought. There were two things I wanted. I bought one. One was a rain jacket and the other one was something else.
So here at this LL Bean in Freeport, we have this huge bean boot. So we'll be sure to put Nancy on the bean boot and take a picture so that you all can see Nancy sitting on this boot.
She has a plan. She's a woman to be... What's the word now?
A woman with a plan.
She's a woman with a plan.
So,
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, sounds good.
It'll be good. I used to buy coats from LL Bean. Do you think they'll have coats on? Right?
They might have.
I have the most awesome coats in the world from LL Bean. My mother used to get their catalog every year, and she'd buy me coats.
Oh, nice.
But she didn't buy them every year. She just bought them when they wore out, which was not every year. It was like... She bought coats from LL Bean for all the kids. They were down to their knees when she got them. By the time we got rid of them, they were just jackets. But they were, it was awesome. Yes, it was a great thing she did.
My dog, my golden retriever,
Yeah.
his brother was in a catalog for LL Bean.
Oh, really?
Actually, a bunch of his siblings were.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that dog.
Do you want to save the camera for them?
Say what?
I'm going to save the camera for them.
Okay. All right, well, that's it now. You saw it here last. Bye. Don't eat all the cookies. Well then, here we have the great metropolis of Wiscasset, as seen through the window of the car. Sure. I like these old houses. These beautiful, beautiful houses. Wow. Back when they did everything right.
gonna take you down this way so you can see the coast before we.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, yes. The coast of Maine is a different place. I thought that the coast you would always be able to see out over the expanse of ocean. But actually the coast of Maine is all these inlets, all these fingers that come in. Wow.
You can actually smell the
Yeah, can you smell it, guys?
Yeah, you smell the fish.
This one.
Salt water.
See the bridge? This bridge is always packed with cars.
Really? And it's because it's going into the city, Freeport?
It's going down Route 1.
Oh, Route 1.
Yeah, that right there is Route 1.
And it's always got lots of cars.
Yeah.
This is nice. You could put your lawn chair out here. You love the ocean? Yeah.
On the way back from Freeport, we'll stop here at Sarah's and grab a bite to eat.
yummy.
They
Okay.
make the best fish chowder.
Really?
Oh, so good. And nachos. Nachos are good. They're loaded. Yummy.
Well, that sounds just yummy as can be.
They also have
Now, this over here, yes, they do, is the famous Red's Eats. They've been featured in a lot of magazines.
Do that again.
What?
Do that again. I missed it.
What?
I said do that again. I missed it.
Oh,
I was telling them, she's filmed this, I was telling about Red's Eats and how...
oh, darn it. I have terrible ears.
That's okay. I was telling about Red's Eats and how famous it is, and it's been featured in magazines before.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Very cool.
Lots of people visit it.
Oh, yeah. Hoping you will.
Yeah, we will.
Have a good one.
Sarah's Cafe Seafood. That's the one you were saying was the...
Yes, that's very good.
I love this one.
It's just a little tiny shack.
And it's called a clam shack. Oh, the history of Red's Eats, world's best lobster shack. It's called a lobster shack where they sell ice cream. So that Red's is not that big building back there. It's just this little
Just this
building.
little one, yes.
Oh, okay.
Summer.
This castle is one of the oldest towns.
That must be a lot of houses here on the National Historic Register.
Yes. As you see, we have traffic on Route 1.
Thank you for taking me on Route 1 in spite of the traffic.
I'm up for a game, just like you, Nancy.
Any challenge is good enough.
That's right.
Sometimes the challenge is how to stay happy in spite of a traffic jam. I have ways of staying happy. Look at that, lilac cottages. I like that little building there. Very nice old stuff here.
It really is.
Freeport, Maine. Now, what's Freeport known for? It get its name from, what did it get its name from?
That's something we can Google.
Oh, good. Bring Siri into our lives again. Keep her busy. Wiscasset.
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wiscasset. Wiscasset. It's always good to have somebody who will tell you how to say it right. Bangor. Never say Bangor. People will correct you quickly.
Like we have Alna, it's A-L-N-A. We came through it on our way here.
It takes to find a nice place to sit in the woods by a lake sometimes when you're traveling. You don't know where to go.
There's nights when you're
Ping pong pong. So we're out of Wiscasset now?
Oh, yeah.
Not yet. Woolridge. Okay, we'll start over and we'll start a Woolridge one. Oh, are we in Woolridge yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think we should wash them, but something inside me says no. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Gonna sing along? Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think I should wash them, but something inside me says no. Not yet, not yet, not yet.
I think the weather knows if it wants to be nice.
So are we still in Wiscasset?
Yes.
Okay, and usually they put the car dealers are on the very edge of town, but that's before the town grows up around them. But if it's on the edge of town, you usually can figure that that's a new town. Look at all those cars. You could look like everybody else that drove that car. Look at that. So many of them. I think we just need horses.
I agree.
But if we had horses, I couldn't go to Maine.
It'd take you.
It'd take me a long time. The idea of just going home would be a little more.
Right here is True Value. Aim Supply.
All right, well that was Wiscasset. Is that done now?
Not yet.
Hide your corridor. We've got more Wiscasset coming up. Town should be small enough that you won't get bored driving through.
It's a pretty big town.
Yeah, somebody told me on a video the other day, they commented and say that I think I was pulling the bridge up by the stream, up on the water, and they commented that I should not be out there doing that alone. It was too dangerous. I said, I'm in my backyard. They said, oh. Nice
Your
backyard.
bridge that you were making?
Yeah, my bitches, I was fixing them.
This used to be another really good.
So now are we in Wiscasset or did I start over?
We're still in Wisconsin.
Wiscasset. Like Grandma Cass. Remember Grandma Cass? Was it or Mama Cass? She'd have been a grandma now, but remember Mama Cass and the people that she sang with? Something 5. Or the Jackson 5. Oh yes! Oh, look at that.
I went ziplining there one time.
Oh, my kids would like that. I guess other kids like that too. Okay, I'm getting tired of filming this Wiscasset, so that's it. I'm done. Bye.
We're back then.
This is Beth. Should I open my window and film it out the window? You
can if you want, but you might have to film it out this window. It's gonna be on that side.
Oh, here, will you do it?
All right.
You can do it. You can do the running commentary too.
Tell where we are.
I'm no good at that. I don't like hearing my own voice.
Maritime Museum.
We're in Daphne. Trying to get it out. We can't because the bridge closed.
This is the John. This isn't the building he works in, but this is a company he works with.
Well, I see. Wow.
They make destroyer ships.
Whoa.
Now this dock that's right here, they took this out for a long time and repaired it because there was a car that came through and right now the side lane on top of somebody else's car.
The woman was alright that was driving it, but
Sounds terrible.
And this is, I think, the oldest town. I don't know if it's in Maine or if it's coastal Maine, but it's the oldest.
Well, we're at the coast, so it was probably the first one settled.
Probably right.
It's really landed.
the
I think
Kennebec
that's-
goes right through there. That was the Kennebec
Yes.
River. That's what goes through Gardner and Augusta.
I think it goes all the way up to Moosehead.
Oh, it does? Oh, yeah, that's right. Moosehead feeds it, I think.
I think so. So this, we're still on Route 1. And I've heard, I've never actually done it, but I've heard that Route 1 will take you right into Florida.
Is that right? Well, I was on 1A in northern Florida, so I bet it was. And I think I've been on Route 1 in Columbia, South Carolina. I think that I'm familiar with that number, and I didn't realize it was on the same one. It's a U.S. route, so
Yes.
it's national. So it would go everywhere, right?
Okay.
You don't have a crochet
Oh,
hook.
look, see, there's another
Oh,
osprey.
there's two of them.
I don't know what it is.
I want to put up a thing on. So the fog is developing. See, we're getting closer. This is the info I get from the top. So the fog is rolling in off the ocean. Is that what happens? San Francisco often has fog. At least when I've been there, there's a lot of fog sometimes.
It's pretty high right now. Lots of times it will drop down. You can see up ahead. It's
Uh-huh.
pretty thick up there.
So it's just a cloud that's not blown away. Is that right?
Right. We call it burning off, and it hasn't burned off yet.
Burning off.
Yeah, and when it burns off, then it will be really, really hot.
Probably around 1. What do you think?
Maybe.
1 or 2?
Because it was nice and sunny when we left home.
I bet it will be around afternoon.
What's going on above the water is a whole different thing, right?
Right. We're closer to the ocean.
And up here is the desert of Maine. If you keep going straight past the town.
Right.
Maybe if we have enough time, we'll be able to take you there.
Okay. You can open your window if you want to. If it's too dirty to look through the...
I don't know if I dare to stick my hand down. For
Oh, okay.
fear the car goes by.
Oh, okay. Pull it out of the hand.
Or take my hand with it.
You can pause it for a while now if you want.
Alright. Do I just turn it off?
Just close the window.
Oh, alright.
And just... So we're getting into Freeport. It there. Everything's white with black shutters.
It's here, so you get in right here. Very warm.